Hey, Gemini, how are you? This is Mary Ellen from Life Path Tarot. I've had kind of a freaky day. We're here to talk about your October reading. So I have been working on recording the videos because I'm going to be traveling across the country, and I just want to get them all done before I get in my car next week because all kinds of crazy stuff is going on in the background. There was a giant storm. My property in Arizona got damaged, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to jump in. What happened is this went live. I didn't intend it to. Something kind of switched. I think I published a video to live, and then when I went to record this video, it was public. I didn't intend it, but it's what happened. And then I realized afterward that I had made some spoken mistakes. I wanted to correct it, and then I'm going to republish it. So if you were watching, you got cut off, I apologize. All right, gang. So let's jump in. Gemini, there's something pretty serious going on in your life. That's porcupine. So this is about protection. You are walking away from somebody or some situation that is literally dangerous for you, mostly mentally, psychically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? I don't see any indication of physical abuse, but there is abuse going on. You need to protect yourself. When porcupine rolls into a ball, in the mystical realm, they go out into the universe to do the work they need to do so that they're not in this situation anymore. Okay? So check it out. There's the chakra card. That's about the third eye. You are meant to be closing someone's access to your mental state, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're trying really hard to close the door. How do I know? Because of that. Look. That's about change. Fives are always about change. So the spiral of your existence. Please close the door on whoever this abuser is, because literally we're talking about an abuser in all the realms that I've mentioned, okay? So what the guides want to speak with you about is this. That's the King of Wands. I mistakenly said King of Swords at some point. So it's the King of Wands. Somebody with whom you were madly, passionately, deeply in love and connected. Deeply. And my guides just said it was your life. This is your life path reading. I'll get into it deeper in your love reading, okay? The links are below. It's available. I'm going to publish this one because I think that's what was meant to happen, but generally these extended readings are available on Patreon, okay? Come sign up and support the channel. So you are walking away from somebody, from something, some situation in your life. My guides are talking to me about family. So, some people have some toxic stuff going on in their families. Take it as it resonates for you. His shield is on the wall. It is behind him. He is literally making shoes because look how serious he is. This is like, this is no funny business, right? This is very serious. There's water element in the background, light in the sand. He intends to walk into the next part of his journey. He's not fighting anymore with some situation, some person, etc. So don't get stuck on gender. We're talking about the facts of your life. Gosh, my guides they're very insistent. So I think some of you really need to take care of yourself. And for others, maybe just simply you're quitting your job. Don't know. You'll have to tell me. Write some comments, okay? So while he's doing this, preparing to walk away, that's you. This is the theme of the message if you're not familiar with my readings. And that's you under this theme, if you will. So that's a Six of Cups. Do you see that? I mean, seriously, gang, it's giving me a chill again. All right, this is the second time I've done the reading. I'm nervous for some of you, okay? Protect yourself. You have to shut the door because there is someone who is abusing you. And if you don't really understand the truth of that in this moment, go and get literally with somebody, some professional who can help you understand. Maybe if you watch this reading, it's going to cause something to be realized. So you're connecting very deeply, Six of Cups. with a soulmate out in the psychic realm. There's a stone upon your heart. These people were initiates of this. So I'll get to this in a second. All right. So stone was meant to keep them awake. So there's something that's prodding you to awaken to this situation that you're in. That's the Judgment card. Being awakened, literally by going through a death and rebirth process. My guides were talking about scorpionic energy. Some of you connected with a Scorpio. Some of you connected with a Capricorn. That's the Devil card. So this is about going into the sacred bowl of all healing in order to get cleansed, to get healed, so you can move on with your life. Literally, the idea of being reawakened by the angelic realm. To free yourself from this devil, whoever, whatever it might be. So in this beautiful deck, this is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, if you don't know. It's out of print now, so it's kind of hard to get. That's the Challenger of Will. In the traditional tarot, we see the devil. There's a couple there, and they have chains around their necks, and they are chained to each other and to a post. The devil sits above them in a very threatening way, controlling them. So, think of all the things that could, addiction, abuse, gaslighting, all kinds of unhappy situations. You are releasing it. You're walking away. Something is going to happen, if it hasn't yet, that's going to stimulate you to awaken so that you can walk away cleansed and you can get your healing. So check it out. This is literally how it sits on the table. Some soulmate connection that is very toxic, and you have to let it go. You have to figure out a way to close the door mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because look, do you see that? So the good news, bad news is that's the Four of Cups. This person or this job or this boss does not have the ability or the willingness to provide love for you. They just can't do it. So if you're connected with a narcissist, they can't do it. It's almost not their fault. There's 100 million videos about narcissism. Go check them out if it's new to you. Are they responsible for their behavior? Yes. But they can only function in a way that's, just dysfunctional. All right. So your cup is healing because you're releasing this. You're releasing yourself from it. That's why we see it lined up this way. Because the influence of the narcissist is flowing away from you, and the part of you that's being healed, that's connected to this person or job or family, whatever it is healing, and your cup is filling up. And this negative energy is flowing out. I like that. That's good. So, remember that bowl? No. That is the 8 of Swords. There you are. Encapsulated, stuck, mental anxiety, anguish, feeling like you can't get out. So if you're in a situation that's really dangerous for you and you feel like you can't get out, please go contact whatever mental health agency has an 800 number for you, or the crisis center or something. Please get yourself out. You are coming out. You can release yourself. That's what this is all about. So on a soul level, Foundation of Battle, 6 of Swords. You're going to be leaving. I promise you, you can get out and you can be okay. All right? So in traditional tarot, we see people in a boat moving from choppy waters into smooth waters and away from danger, away from strife and distress. And there's the guides in the background. They are watching you and supporting you. So you get in your gondola, you put the swords in front of you to protect yourself. You need to get some help and support. That's why this is coming out this way, okay? Do it from the places through which you can literally get some support in your life, okay? Because the thing and that's on the soul level. You're going to get the support on a soul level. You're moving on. This is about coming into a brand new cycle on the level of your soul and being released from something. That's why it's the Judgment card, reawakening. So when you have this reawakening and you start moving yourself on to this next part of your soul journey, that's the Chariot. You are going to have the power to do it. Don't doubt yourself. It's going to be okay. See that new growth? That's the All Mother, right? That is about being activated in order to be able to move forward. It's not about the horses. It's about your ability to muster the strength by releasing your fears and cutting this person off, right? From your social media, from your phone, text messaging, Facebook, all of it, okay? So make sure you take those steps so that this can play out for you. And where you're going with that Chariot energy is there. That's 9 of Cups. This is about a revelation of prophecy, about your love element. That barrel is filled with jewel, besparkled love energy. And you are going to be by yourself, having your wish fulfillment about your life, regaining yourself in all the ways that you intended to, because it sits on the table like this. Okay? So trust that this journey through the month of October, maybe it's something that you've already experienced. I'm wondering why the universe set it up so that this was public when I wasn't intending to do it. So usually this is available only on Patreon. Just for today, I'm going to release it because somebody needs this message. I feel real clear about that, okay? So you're going to be okay. This is going to be difficult, but you are going to be okay. Here's the outcome. See that? That's 2 of Swords. You are going to make the decision, the dialogue of battle with spirit. We see a woman sitting in front of the water element, blindfolded, dressed in white. There's purity of intention. You are making yourself a lightning rod because those swords are crossed. No more access to your heart. And being able to be filled with the knowledge that you need to help you finish the decision-making process so that you can walk the hell away with a higher vision. That's why Eagle is here. I love this deck because it's very mystical, right? Higher vision. You see how you're hand in hand with spirit? Put your faith, put your trust in whatever higher power you have, whatever your spiritual practice is. I'm not here to tell you how you should do it. I'm here to urge you to do it. Get the support. My guides are talking about the church, things like that. Get the support that you need. Do not allow anyone to keep you tethered in any way to this dangerous situation, okay? A lot of people that I counsel, my clients, sometimes come forward. I'm the one that has to say to them, no, honey, that's abuse. That's called gaslighting. When somebody breadcrumbs you, when somebody discounts you, when they insult you, and all those, that is abuse, and do not allow it in your life. So I always pick a rune. Here's what came out. That is Hagalaz. That is from the Book of Runes by Ralph Plum, because I'm traveling. I don't have it with me. But this is about elemental power. It's about disruption in your life, serious disruption, and it has no reverse position. There's no way out of this. So it's indicating hail, thunder, something that wakes you up and forces you to deal with the disruption in your life. You can't get out of it. That's why there's no reverse position. So, the awareness of what's going on, the experience of what you are entangled in, is going to eventually give you the power to walk on. This is about elemental power, hail, thunder. It is about being willing to sacrifice in order to change your circumstances. Literal massive disruption in your life to the point where you can't deny it anymore and you have to get the heck out. Okay, gang, that's strong. I didn't sugarcoat it for you. I want you to know that it's important for you to protect yourself has come out in so many ways. So for some of you, it might be about physical abuse. Might be. It might be. I hope it's just that you're at the turning point where you kind of realize, okay, I have to stop engaging myself. Do not be willing to engage in dysfunction. Okay? Curl yourself up, protect yourself. My guys are talking about don't even get into the argument. If it's somebody that toxic, they're not going to show up. They don't have the capacity to show up at all. All they have the capacity to do is make excuses about why things are the way they are and what's wrong with you. Okay? So, gang, I hope that's helpful. Come join us on Patreon. If you want the links for Patreon, the link to schedule a reading, it's below. I'll see you there. Thanks, everybody.